Welcome to Bar Talk After Dark. I am your host, Brandon T.
And I'm Sharice. Welcome to After Dark. This ain't your regular bar talk.
Yes, 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 yes. All right, peoples. So this is the After Dark program. That you know what I'm saying, we spice it up a tad bit for you. So like, follow, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Make sure you're subscribing, cause we want you. We like you. And I want you, and make sure you get in those comments and so forth, so we make you a part of the show. And then, like I said, the live show of regular Barto and Barto After Dark is coming soon. So, with that being said, let's go. So, peoples, this is a question. I want this is honest, y'all. You talking to me, we just me and you talking, and nobody else here. So y'all throw in the comments here is that have y'all ever had a sex buddy? What I mean by that is, but not in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just cool, and hey man, y'all get your needs met. Da 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 da. There's no relationship to it, but there's a friendship or whatever, or maybe no friendship, just a number you dial when it get cold outside. Put that in there. I want to know. We're gonna take a poll, men, women, and saying we're gonna see who has that number to dial, so forth. And with that being said, streets. So, what do you think about the sex buddy concept of hey, we do the do, get our needs met, and keep it hot. So what you think?
Listen, I talk about this almost every other day with my best friend who is married, who says to me,
She might not have no sex buddy, or she might have a
she
sex
doesn't
buddy.
have a sex buddy. No,
Okay.
she does not have a sex buddy. However,
Are you sure?
she and I disagree
Are you sure?
because she's like, yes, I'm positive. I
Okay.
would know. And she loves her husband dearly, and
Oh.
so do I.
Oh.
Um,
Cool.
we go back and the reason we go back and forth with it is because she grew up in a house full of men who were very honest about what men were about.
Oh
So
Lord, her uncle's telling her. You know what
her
I'm saying?
uncles and
Oh,
cousins telling her this is what it is.
yeah.
And so,
Don't believe none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? They
yeah,
telling
don't
her
believe it all.
no, the uncle's telling you, and the daddy all they telling you is they try to divert you from doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's
The
all it
uncle
is
made sure she
diverting.
didn't get played, period. So she had two understandings. One, men will have sex with anything. We'll
Not
put
with
it in order.
anything. Oh, with anything. Okay.
Any woman, pretty much anything.
Okay.
And two, if you want to go get your needs met, then work that out, go get your needs met. And that's just her position on it. If that's what somebody wants to do, then go and get your needs met. Now, she understands from me that's not going to happen because she knows why it's not going to happen over here. It's just not my character. But
Okay.
we have this conversation all the time for that reason.
Okay. So where you stand on getting your needs met? I put so you as an outside telling her. So we got Jane over here and said, and what would you tell Jane that she got these needs? That can she get her friend? You know what I'm saying? In that type of situation to get her needs met, or she need to wait till she's in a committed relationship, pointing to long term. What would you tell Jane?
Okay, we're gonna take the Sharice the Christian out of this. Listen, what I'm gonna say to any woman is, if that's your goal, then okay, you want to go get some needs met. Cool. Here's the problem: don't ever think in your mind that you can take sex buddy and get elevated because you probably will never do that. So if this is somebody that you're thinking, I'm just gonna kind of get close to him, so I can, if we gotta have sex, I have sex with him. So maybe one day out he'll wake up and see I'm a good woman. That's not gonna happen. You just want to get your needs met. Rock on. Do you, boo boo?
Right. So if it's just needs met, you're good. But if it's so okay, so a friendship but the needs met, you don't think that type of situation could go further. If it starts
No.
off as that, you can't
I'm
you
sorry.
you can't you
And
can't turn
don't
a
don't
friendship
nobody
into a better
inbox me.
friendship.
Don't send me not one inbox. Don't send me no. Don't put it in the comments. Sharice, you're wrong. I know so and so who got married. They had sex for a long time. I don't hear none of that. That's an exception.
Okay.
There are exceptions to
Right.
everything, but in general, when you put yourself in that category, that's what you are. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. So my Robin Hood theory on that is my Robin Hood theory is that do what you do, do what you like, do what you feel, and so forth. Things can materialize into anything and everything. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that
The
somebody.
chances are very
No,
low, ladies.
I don't think that holding back and holding off creates a long relationship versus jumping right in there and doing something. I don't think that abstaining creates something. Excuse me, people. Excuse me, people.
Bless
We
you.
got some dust in here, so
That's why you steaming, because you're wrong.
yeah. But I don't, yeah. I don't think that you know what I'm saying that controls anything or makes anything a certain way and so forth. That's just my opinion on it.
I mean, men feel like that. I'm saying
I'm
if a
women
woman,
too. There's women
no,
out
well,
here that's
yeah,
got
I mean,
super
look,
high
hey,
sex
my
drives.
best friend feels that way, where she's like, look, if I, that's what I want to do, that's what I would be doing, and that would be that. So I agree with you. Some women feel that way too.
Yeah, they're
I
super
am
high sex
saying,
drives. I don't think they should hold themselves back and hoping that, you know what I'm saying, if I over here act like I'm a Christian girl over here drinking water and read the Bible and I don't even want sex, that somehow when we finally do it, we're going to get married the next day. So I'm like, well, why take it that
some
way?
of some Christian women, you ain't gonna get it before you get married, so you ain't gotta worry about getting married next day. You're gonna
Mm,
already be married.
mm.
That being said, I think it's not about we gonna. I think it's about feeling how you're gonna feel afterwards. If that's what you want to do, and you know how you're gonna feel, and you're not gonna be thinking, "Man, I feel used" or whatever, go do
Hold
that.
up. Why would
That's what
hold?
I'm saying.
My question is,
Because
why
a
would you
lot of
feel?
women do feel used, Brandon, afterwards. Because some of them, it's that this is not an agreement that I became your sex buddy. Somehow I thought it was one thing, and now I'm over here as a sex buddy and don't know how I got there.
Okay. We can take that into consideration. If something went left turn and you end up in fuck buddy territory and so forth, that's all y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? I get that, but let's keep it like you came in. You came in with the idea that you want to get your needs met, you know what I'm saying? And buddy over there, you know what I'm saying, is meeting your needs in the way you want to be met. You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with that? You know what I'm saying? What would you feel used out of that scenario?
I'm sure people who do that are not feeling used. They feel that they're in something equivalent. There's an agreement. This is what we said it was going to be going forward. That's what we know. I do want to know how that gets started, but I'm just saying, y'all just see somebody and you're like, hey, I'm looking for somebody that I can just have sex with. How does that start? But with that being said, if that's not what you intended, because most people, not other than my crazy best friend, who's like, I don't care if that's what you want to do it. But a lot of women did not want to. It's like men being friend zoned. Men
Right.
don't want to be friend zoned if they like a woman. Women don't want to be sex buddies if they like a man. That's not the goal. Their goal is, I'm trying to see if we can maybe get past just that, and it doesn't happen. So I do have a problem with
Right.
if that's not upfront and discussed that this is just what it is. Don't have somebody thinking it's going to be something different, and now they're confused as to or being tricked, and yeah, they hurt.
Okay, but you throwing an element in there that they shouldn't be there.
But
And,
that's how a lot of people got there.
no, like I said, like I said, because you feeling like you know what I'm saying. You putting the element of being used in there and tricked in there and coerced and doing something not of your own volition. So now let's take that out of there. And
I don't mean coerced, and I don't mean not of your own agreement, but saying with a mindset that this is more. And then they sometimes people don't even realize that's all it is either. That's what I'm saying.
all right, okay. So what if you up front about it? You know what I'm saying? Everybody's up front. Everybody's above board. Then when you stand on it that way.
Look, as long as you're two consenting adults, I don't have no opinion. That's your business. Go do what you want to do. Do
So
you, boo boo?
okay. So at the end of the day, do what you do, but you on the tip of don't. Some women feel used if they have sex with a person uh, exclusively, only, and so forth. That's making them feel used.
No, I'm saying that too, but I'm saying if we can have a conversation going in,
Okay.
okay, we're gonna have a conversation going in. Not me, y'all. Don't be inboxing me. I don't want to hear. And two people say, okay, look, I'm just looking for something that's going to be sexual. That's it. I don't want to go on a date. I mean, if we happen to be hungry on the way to your house and you pick me up some food, that's cool. But
Right.
I don't want to date. I don't want to be your girlfriend. I don't want to have to appear like your man or your girlfriend, or I don't want to meet your mama and none of your friends. And it's just when I call and both of us in agreement, this is what happens. That's what I'm saying. As long as you have it where it's all laid out, nobody's sitting over there thinking, I'm gonna work my way up the ranks. I'm getting promoted. That's where I have a problem.
Okay, so your problem comes in the assumption of what's going to happen going forward with it.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people who listen. I got a couple of friends. I had to tell them they were sex buddies. They didn't even know it.
You
They
know,
thinking they had a whole boyfriend.
well, they was enjoying themselves. So what was the point of putting cold water on what they're enjoying?
They were enjoying sex with the idea that they were in a relationship, though. But
But
they
no, no, no,
weren't.
no. Again, what's the point of throwing cold water on a situation they feel that they was in?
What's the point? Because they were being tricked.
No, no,
There's
no,
a
no. Hold on. I'm gonna say it again. Follow
you
me.
lost me.
What's the point of throwing cold water on their situation? You know what I'm saying? Because you felt that they were being sex buddy zoned and so forth, and so forth. What's the point of they was getting their needs met? You know what I'm saying? Whatever they wanted in that situation, they was getting it done. So what's the point of throwing cold water on that?
How are they getting their needs met when they think they have a boyfriend?
Right.
They're getting physical needs met,
Yes, physical needs matter. Physical needs matter.
but that's different than we. They think that you go with them.
Okay.
That's different.
So okay, she did. So what happened with those situations?
What do you mean? What happened? Once
What
I
once
told
you
them
put
they were
cold water
sex
on it, what
buddies, that
happened?
was they ended. Eventually, they ended it.
Okay, so you saved them from being a sex buddy for these different people.
No, I told them the truth about what they thought their relationship was. That's different.
Now, okay, what okay, so what did you know about the relationship just to be able to say that they are only a sex buddy, or you just taking, or he only comes over here on certain days, certain times of night, and do this, that, the third, and you like, well, that ain't a boyfriend, that's a this. Is that how it went, or what or was it more details? You might have saw him out somewhere. What'd you see?
It was more of a he only calls you, you only go see this person at midnight, or they only show up at your house after 1 o'clock after they done been to the club partying, and then they calling you. And
Okay,
they done went there, they done went out to all kinds of places, and then wound up in your bed for 2 hours, and
you up,
then
you up, you up. Hey,
what
go
you doing?
go and lock the door. I'll be there in a
Come
minute.
on, yeah, come unlock the door.
Yeah.
Or I really want to spend some time with you. I was thinking about you, and it's too. You've been out all weekend. Now you calling them Sunday morning at 2 a.m. and this person is what you say?
Got a Hennessy in me, ready to go. I miss you, girl. I
Exactly.
miss you, girl. You know
Yeah,
I miss
yeah.
you.
I've been thinking about you. We got to talk. Yeah,
Yeah.
now you want to talk after you've been out all night with your friends, getting drunk. Then you'll bring your drunk butt in somebody's bed, and then as soon as it wears off or whatever is over, you hop up until next time.
See you
And
later,
then this
girl.
person is
Uh,
thinking they have a relationship.
okay, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Uh, okay, so let's change gears on that. So say that you're okay with this person. Y'all are on the same wavelength about what y'all want. Physical
Okay,
needs met, and y'all want to be cool or whatever. What do you? How do you communicate what all your physical needs are?
very carefully.
Okay, like what? So say I mean what? So you know, what I'm saying the person come in what they normally do with other women and so forth, and you like this and they ain't done that. How in turn do you communicate that?
Well, for people who are doing that, you go, wait a minute, play. Wait a minute, hold on. I mean, I don't know, but you need to tell that person that maybe your last girl liked this. I'm assuming that's why you're doing it.
Okay.
Or all the other women you were with that didn't like it didn't tell you. Because it's one or the other. Somebody liked it, or they just didn't tell you. You got this all wrong. So, and you have to say, I'm like, same way you tell people, like we did on regular bar talk when we're like, you like some stuff they don't, got
All right.
going on you didn't like. You got to just be kind, be gentle, and go, hold on, I like this instead of that.
All right.
Because
So
the one thing you don't want to do is keep putting up with something you really hate it.
so for instance, what if he wants to be rough with you, and you know what I'm saying, try to, you know what I'm saying, drill a hole through the wall? How do you tell him that, I don't really like that? Do you say I don't like that, or what do you say?
Scream, ouch! 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 That hurts. Ouch! I don't know.
Or what's the other way around? He ain't trying. He, you know what I'm saying, too soft, and you just want to be pounded. Do you say, hey,
Well,
motherfucker,
I
speed it
think
up?
harder is easier to say than stop doing that, because stop doing that is gonna hurt somebody's feelings.
Okay.
Or ouch! But if you talking about some more, that I mean that might be a turn on for somebody.
Right.
That
It's,
I like
it's,
that.
and so what if you like the fact what if, for instance, your thing is you like him to go down on you, but he don't do that? What do you negotiate a truce, or do you cut him off at a certain point when you're like, okay, hey, I like this, and it don't happen, and three, four more times happen, and it don't happen? Do you say, all right, this ain't for me, or what is that one of the situations where you try to coach him into it, negotiate your way into it, or is it like if the person doesn't do what you like after so many attempts, then you just cut your losses?
I think y'all should have got that straight before you did anything.
Everybody agree in the beginning to get what they want. So, but actually getting into it,
No, I think you needed to have been honest about that type of thing, because I mean, even married people have to have those conversations. Like marriage counselors, good ones, get into that.
okay,
How do you like sex? What do you like? Are you comfortable with this? And two people have to just openly, and I think to a point of probably more worse, because you got to say it in front of somebody else who's a church member or a clergy, was you sitting up there talking about sex and how you like it and how you don't like it and
right.
what's negotiable and not what's not. And that's no different to me. Before you start a relationship, it's gonna be sexual. That's some stuff you need to have. Some. I mean, we almost need a checklist these days.
Right. So do you enter in that part of that checklist is how many times you have sex in a week and so forth? Is that part of the checklist, or that don't it's just the what happens, not the frequency of it happens? Is that part of the checklist for the audience?
How many times?
In
Listen,
a
if
week, how
one of
many
you
frequency?
all,
Not frequency in a session, but frequency in a week. So you got 7 days out of a week and so forth. Do you talk about, saying I need it this many days, or is it, saying, or that's just left up to feelings interpretation?
listen, I know people who have made it very clear that they like it X amount of times. And I know people who said, okay, once a week, twice a week, every day of the week, and then they got into a relationship or married, and then nothing they said happened.
Okay.
So none of it. That person lied because they knew they were going to tell the other person what they wanted to hear to move forward. So I don't. Does that matter?
So you saying
Because
women lie
that
about that?
it was the man who lied.
Oh, so he wanted it all the time, and then I'm tired. He tired. He gotta wash his hair. Okay.
It was the man who lied. And I know two people who did that. Said, "Oh, girl, every week, every day, twice a week, three times." And then she was like, "Okay, come on, player, where it's at?" And he was like, "Not this week. Not." And it's been a month, and then it's been 2 months, and then you
Oh,
sitting over there going, "Hey, hey, hey, you said."
right, right. That's wild. Yeah, you're right. That is wild. That is definitely wild on that and so forth. So some of these communications are pointless. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, some of them are pointless because people are gonna say what they think you want to hear based off of your answers, and go forward with you knowing they can't do none of that. Okay? No, you can't do none of that.
Well, people. So keep the questions, keep the conversation up front. Matter of fact, audience, throw it in there. Do you think is any value of discussing some of this stuff ahead of time and expecting it to happen later? Have you experienced that hey, you wanted this and they agreed to this, and then when it came to go time, it didn't happen? Throw it in the comments.
I think it is a value because at least you can say, "Hey, that's not what you told me."
Right. Okay. You could
You
you could
have
use
that
you
on
could
your
use
side.
you could use that
That ain't
against
what you
them.
told me. You said just no different if it was a man or a woman. When we were dating and we talked about this and we were trying to see if we were compatible, you agreed, and now you're telling me something different. So you can at least open up that conversation and say, "Now I feel like I was tricked
So do you
because you
leave?
lied."
Do you leave on a lie?
That depends on how important that is to you. Like if that's really a high level of importance, then you might want to go find somebody that you are a little more sexually compatible with. I don't know if that's going to be the way that person does that is enough to sustain a relationship because some people have it where they do have a high, really high sex drive, and eventually they're going to start nitpicking some more stuff where they can't stand to see you breathing.
Oh snap! Go go to that extreme. All right, people. So watch the nitpicking. You know what I'm saying? They don't like the way you chew your food, walk around the house, sit on the couch. Don't like
Why you
nothing.
breathing?
No,
So,
no.
and all of that will stem back to I'm mad because you lied to me about sex.
So people, sex is important as the money. Would you agree to that? Sex
Some
is
people,
important as the money.
yeah.
All right.
Sex is important.
So
Very
peoples.
important. I don't know if it's important as the money.
Okay, well, people's, you know what I'm saying? It's important as the money. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you're upfront about the money as you are about that. Don't lie to nobody about what you can do and not do if you can't sustainably do it. And so forth. And with that being said, this has been Bar Talk After Dark. After dark, after dark, after dark. You know what I'm saying? Put it in the comments. Talk about it. Also, check out Regular Bar Talk. It's out there. Check it out. And we'll see you later. Peace. Peace. Peace.